Welcome to In the Kitchen with Dinah. Today we're making creamy shells and beef in the Instant Pot.
Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Someone's in the kitchen, I know. Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Gonna taste good, I know.
Welcome back. If you're like me and my husband, you probably grew up on Hamburger Helper and you really liked the hamburger cheesy, what is it? The creamy
cheesy shells.
shells.
Good. Oh, man.
So this is one that you can make without the box and with all the additives in your Instant Pot, and it's super easy. So the first thing you want to do is turn your Instant Pot on to saute. We're going to saute a pound of ground beef and some onion. So put a little oil in the bottom. I've got one onion I just roughly chopped. We'll get that going. Let's see if I can set that up there. Yum, that smells so good already. I've got 1 pound of ground beef. We're just gonna brown that up a little. This is a great one you can throw together as you're walking in the door after dinner if you've got kids and a family to feed. This one is actually requested by a cameraman, Ken, because he really loved that whole Hamburger Helper growing up. Heck, we ate a lot of it when we were first married.
Oh, man.
Because that's what we had in our budget.
Yeah.
All right, that is hanging out. I know that's really loud, sorry. We're gonna add some seasonings, and I don't have my teaspoon.
Uh-oh.
I think, no, it's sitting by the salt.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thank you. All right, so we need some salt and pepper in here. Got onion everywhere.
It escaped.
And you want about it, well, you know what? You want about a teaspoon and half a teaspoon of pepper. I think I'm gonna get my bulk. Can I have the salt from behind you?
Certainly.
It's gonna take forever if I grind it. That looks like a lot of shaken, but don't worry, I'm not over peppering it because I would be crazy. All right, that looks better. And we need some Italian seasoning. A whole tablespoon, which is 3 teaspoons. So I'm gonna put 3 teaspoons in.
That smells so good already.
We got a teaspoon of garlic powder, or granulated garlic. Whoop. A little bit of red pepper flakes. It says a 1/4 teaspoon, so I'm just gonna go a little. These were hot and spicy the last time I used them. You just wanna make sure you get it broke up good. So we put all the ingredients in, it's gonna cook for 5 minutes. If there's any pink left, it'll cook when it gets pressurized, so I feel like that is pretty good. All right, I'm just gonna kind of level it out in here. And here we go. So we are also gonna add a tablespoon of tomato paste. So if you get those little tiny jars of tomato paste and you don't end up using the whole thing, I scoop it out, put it in saran wrap, and then when I need it, I just cut off a tablespoon. I'm gonna have to rewrap this one. Let's just take it out. I just cut me off a tablespoon of this, throw it in my soup or whatever I'm doing, then I'll just rewrap all that. And back in the freezer it goes, so it's super easy, like slice a hunk off and I just keep it all wrapped up and keep it in the freezer. I have it all labeled so I know what it is. Let's get that melting in there. Okay, so I have a whole box of medium shells. It's a whole pound. Those are gonna go in.
Last, though, right?
First.
What? No.
Yes, yes. Trust me. All the sauce is going on top. Then we got a jar of sauce. This is 24 ounces. This is going in. And 3 cups of water. So I'm gonna use a little bit of my water and rinse out this tomato. Whoa. So what we're gonna do is cover all the noodles. Where's my lid? Cover all the noodles and let all that liquid in there. Cook your noodles. So let's pour that in. pour our 3 cups of water in. Now the trick is don't stir it, but I'm just gonna make sure all the noodles are in the water. You wanna tuck them in the hot tub here so they get all cooked. Okay, you're gonna hit cancel on here. We're gonna put the lid on. Make sure it's closed. Make sure this is sealed. Turn it on high pressure, and we need 5 minutes. Now, you can go sit down, take a load off. Dinner is in the InstaPot, and when it goes off, we're gonna come back and release all the pressure and add some heavy cream, Parmesan, and some cream cheese, and dinner will be served. I'll see you then. All right, so this just counted down. It's done. I'm gonna release the steam, and I always jump, so. Just make sure you don't have this underneath your cupboard. All that steam will damage your wood. And we wait. It takes about 2 minutes to release all the steam. It's pretty impressive. All right, so while that was cooking, I got a cup of heavy cream. I've got 2 ounces of cream cheese, and then some Parmesan we're gonna dump in. As soon as this little pin drops, that's when you have to wait for it. Then you can unlock your lid. Yep. Okay, here we go. You ready? Here's the big unveil. Oh, yum. All right, let's give it a stir now. Oh my goodness. All the noodles are cooked. All the meat's on the bottom. It looks great. Oh, that's hot. Okay, when it's hot, let's get this in here so it can melt. Buried in there. Let's put our cup of heavy cream in there. Whoop. You don't want to use milk, and you don't want to use half and half. You really want the heavy cream. And a good amount of parm.
About how much?
You know, measure with your heart.
About a cup, that looked like to me.
You want a cup.
Okay.
But is there thing as too much cheese? I don't think so. Oh my goodness. And look at that. It looks just like Hamburger Helper with not any of the junk in it. Okay, and I'm going to turn this off and hit cancel because this is going to stay hot for a long time. Oh my word. Okay, I'm going to cut this up a little and get that.
Should have softened it maybe a little more.
Yeah, it's been in the fridge. It'll soften. It's going to add such great richness. So let it sit there for a second and it will. This is going to thicken up even more. I'll bury it a little. Yum.
Man, oh man, I'm excited.
Oh yeah, see, that really melted it really fast. I don't even know what happened to them. Okay, let's dish it up. So I've just got a bowl here. Yum, look at that. Look how delicious this is. I'm gonna grab a fork and taste this.
Does that smell good, Paul?
It's probably gonna be hot.
It's gonna burn your face off.
Oh, I keep how do you poke a noodle? Steam up my glasses. Oh my gosh. That's a winner. Saucy dinner. Yum. Well, if you guys need a super fast, delicious dinner that your whole family is gonna love, it took, what, 15 minutes maybe from start to finish? Maybe? Thank you so much for joining me in my kitchen today. I'm so glad you did. I hope you guys try the creamy shells and beef. It's super fast, and I know your whole family's gonna love it. I will see you on the next episode. We're making, should I start over?
Yes, we should.
Gonna make it the creamy beef and noodles, shells and cheese and all the things. Goodness. Please try this InstaPot. The beef and cheesy shells and noodles. I don't like any of the things I said.
This is repeat of the clothes.
What's it called? Creamy shells and beef. Creamy beef and shells. Oh
shells
my gosh.
and creamy beef and cheesy cream and beef and cheese.
Oh, that smells so good.
Gonna taste good, I know.